Guys, welcome to Trashy Stupid Fun. Today I have one little horror movie to talk about today. I don't always need to talk about horror movies, but it's like, they're the trashiest thing in the in the cult movies, like in the cult movie genre, I guess. And it's just easy to go there. Today's movie is Return to Horror High, which the artwork for the movie always interests me because it's a skeleton dressed up as a cheerleader. And it's always been interesting to me because it just looked really cool. I like the artwork for it. But I never wanted to see it because I thought it was a sequel. I'm like, where's Horror High at? I want to see Horror High first before I see Return to Horror High. But it's not actually a sequel. It's just, it's called that because it's about a film crew that goes to this high school to film a movie. Because apparently there were some murders that happened there and they want to film a movie about it. And yeah, that's the basic plot. There's like a couple plots going on. You have the movie being made, and the crew and everything being murdered and everything, and then you have the start of it, or there's the A plot and the B plot. The A plot is the police coming to solve the crime and to maybe catch the bad guy, and then you have the B plot, which is the movie and the crew making the movie. It's kind of a interesting little thing going on. And this movie was just okay. I gotta say, it was just okay. But there are a couple notable things about this movie. First, it was George Clooney's first movie, and it was just he's barely in it, but it kind of has a build up. I think the artwork, the DVD has his name's that he's the star of the movie, but he's not. He's barely in the movie. And but yeah, he's barely in it, and yeah. He plays an actor in the movie. He's playing an actor playing one of the characters or whatever, but you barely see him, so it's like, yeah. And then you also have Maureen McCormick from the Brady Bunch. She played Marcia. And yeah, she played a cop trying to solve the murders and everything about what's going on. And there's a couple crazy scenes where she comes out of the school and she's caked in blood, and she's like, I fell in some blood, and she's touching herself, stuff. It's like, okay, then, and she's like, I dropped it, I fell in some blood. It's like, okay, I don't know. Some other notable things about this movie is that it was kind of one of the first, self-referential, self-aware horror movies. Kind of a precursor to Scream, but not nearly as, I don't know. It's about as clever as Scream, but it's not nearly as good, I don't think. I don't know. It was just okay. I think the ending made it kind of confusing for me. It's like, what? I'm getting spoiled because I really need to talk about this. The movie, because towards the end, you find out that I think it's the principal or one of the teachers is the killer, and he's out for revenge against the guy who got his daughter knocked up, and blah 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 blah. I think he was the principal. And he's crazy. Oh my god, he is really good at being crazy. I don't know the actor, but I don't think I've seen him in anything, but yeah, he's really intense and crazy and scary, and but mostly it's funny. Because at one point he was apparently posing as a black janitor, and just during the fight he pulls his mask gets pulled off. It's just crazy. And I don't know. Some of that made sense, and then you get to the part where it's the present time, and the police are trying to solve the murder. The police have all gone inside to find the principal and see if he's still alive. Because this guy, well, I won't give everything away, but they go inside to see if the guy is still in there. And outside, all the victims, because all the victims are are out on the front lawn, lined up and everything. They get up and leave, because it turns out the whole crew just faked their deaths. Because, I don't know, it made no sense. I had to give that away. Because it just made no sense that, they survived this, and, they just faked all their deaths to make it interesting. When it just turned out that one guy was the only killer, and he didn't kill anybody else. But he was going to kill the guy that knocked up his daughter or whatever, and he killed her. He killed his daughter or something. And he killed all those people that the movie crew was trying to, talk up and do a movie about. And, it just made no sense. And another spoiler, it turns out that the writer of the movie was the son of the killer, and it's like, what? It's again, it made no sense. Like, it was trying to be what Scream became, and it didn't totally work. But I liked parts of it. I liked that he was trying to be, self-referential, self-aware. Because they have this one scene where, this girl's like, why do they always go down to the basement without a flashlight and stuff like that? I loved those little touches, but mostly overall, it's like, I don't know. I would recommend it just for Maureen McCormick and George Clooney, just because, I don't know, it's just funny to see Maureen McCormick like that, It's just very random. And because I would normally buy a movie like this, I would check through because I check for plot, I check for the actors in it. It's like, okay. Because normally this would be the kind of movie I would buy sight unseen. I gotta see this, but I'm glad I watched it on Netflix. And if you want to check it out, it's on Netflix, and yeah. But yeah, it was an interesting movie. But yeah, that's all for now, I guess. I really need to, I'm all for recommendations. Please recommend me something. I still have one recommendation I need to get to, and I will at some point. That movie called Ruby from the 1970s with Piper Laurie, because I like her, so I really want to check that movie out. So if you guys have some recommendations, please send them my way. I like getting comments in general, but I would really like some recommendations, please. So yeah, I don't mean to beg, but I could use some recommendations. Anything, ranging from exploitation to really bad horror movies to anything. Just send them my way. And, just send me some suggestions. And I might make a list and have you guys vote on which one you'd like me to check out first. But yeah, I don't know. Just send me some recommendations, please. I need something. I could use some recommendations, is all. So, until next time.